This time we want to do a confidence interval for a small sample size. We're going to use the t distribution for this one. So we have to go to instead of a z table, we have to go to a t table. And we take the confidence interval that we're going to work with, and we're going to go to the t table for that and multiply it by the standard deviation for the sample divided by the square root of the size of the sample. In this example, we are going to go look at stocks. There's 10 individual stocks. Their mean is 1.85. The standard deviation is 0.395. We're going to calculate a 99% confidence interval. To do this, we go to our calculator, we press Stat, go to Tests, scroll down to the T interval, we're going to be working with the data that we've been given, the statistical information. We have a mean of 1.85. We have a standard deviation of 0.395. We have 10 stocks. And we're going to do a confidence level of 0.99. And we see we get the stocks should be somewhere between 1.44 and 2.55. Let's go to the solution and see if that's what we get. We get 1.445 and 2.57. Again, just a tiny bit off here. They're using a different calculator than we are. For the second example, we have to enter data. So again, we press Stat. This time we press Edit, the first choice, and we have to enter our values in. 8.2, 9.1, 7.5, and 10.5. Notice we have 12 pieces of data because right now we're in the 13th spot with no data. We go to Stat. We're going to our test. We're going to our T interval, which is the 8th choice. But this time we're going to use data. And I'm going to use data from list 1, which is the default. And we're going to be doing a, what do we say on this one? A 95% confidence interval. And calculate. And we get 8.1634 and 9.8036. That's where the mean should lie. And looks like we get really close again with this one. Now let's do the same two with StatCrunch. Stat. We're going to do T-stats, one sample with summary for the first one. The sample mean is 1.85. The standard deviation is 0.395. The sample size is 10. We're doing a confidence interval of 99%. We compute that, and we see that we get 1.44 and 2.55. Again, the same answers we got on the calculator, different from what the book showed, but not by much. Let's do the data. I've already entered the data in. This time we're going to go Stat, T-stats, one sample, but this time we're going to use data. We're going to do it in variable 1. That's the name of the column. We're going to do a confidence interval of, what was the confidence interval? 95%. And we're going to compute that. And we'll see here that we have 8.163 and 9.8032. Now that one's exact. Again, they all calculate just slightly different from each other.